I have been wanting to film this video for the entire summer, and I'm finally getting around to it. It's only July 27th. I wanted to film this video before we go back to school in August. My sister Jordan is about to be a senior in high school, and she asked her friends who are also going to be seniors in high school if they had any questions for me about my freshman year and about college in general. In today's video, I'm going to be just talking about my freshman year at college, so yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just read off these questions and just answer them, I guess. And by the way, I'm answering these all like off the top of my head. I don't have anything prepared. So the first question is there anything you would have done differently during the college application process? Okay, that's a good one. So I'm really proud of myself with the way that I handled the college application process. I did a lot of things early. I went to the full extent in terms of like everything that I could submit, everything that I could do for every single school. I really invested my time and energy into that school and made it known that I had interest in the school, in the professors, in the program. I toured all the schools. But if there's anything that I would have done differently, it would have just been to be more organized, check all of my college emails, and just pay more attention to deadlines. With my program specifically, I had to submit portfolios, and I didn't know the deadline and was very last minute and had to like scramble them together. If I could give any advice to my old self, it would be to take a deep breath and relax. Believe in yourself and stay true to yourself and stay calm because everything happens for a reason. But overall, I think I handled the process really well, and I can make a separate video on that if people want. So the next question is there anything you would have done differently during freshman year? First semester, there are a lot of things I would have done differently. I really grounded myself with the first group of people that I met and was scared to open myself up to other people. And that ultimately put me in a bad place. Know that you're gonna meet so many different people, and if you don't find your people in those first couple of weeks, that's totally fine. I really just went about that wrong. Stay true to yourself and focus on your goals and focus on what you wanna do. Don't care about what people think of you. I really started to let go of this during second semester, and even my friends from home have said that they see a difference in the way that I am now. I'm getting to a point where I fully don't care anymore. I'm almost there. But first semester, if I had truly let go, I think that would have been a little bit better for me. I would say focus on your schoolwork and don't do too much. That's what I would have done differently for the most part. But overall, it was a great freshman year, and I'm so excited to go back in literally just a couple of weeks. So yeah. The next question is, how was the transition from high school to college socially, financially, and academically? Socially, you're saying goodbye to all of your friends from home. That's a big adjustment. It's weird, it's different, you know, you're not seeing them every day in school like you were. You're meeting all different people. You really have to open yourself up again and be like, okay, like I'm new here, like I don't know people, like I have to just meet new people. It's like starting high school all over again, but that's really the fun of it, is that you can be a new person. The school is so big and you can just find all different people, which is really the best part about it. Now I have my college friends and my high school friends, and one day they'll all meet, and I love it. So it's really, it's a little nerve-wracking, but everyone else is in the same shoes that you are, and that's what you have to remember. Financially, yeah, this was a big one for me. Coffee, did not drink it before college, and once I got to college, I wanted to be cool, and I started drinking it, and that was where a lot of my money went. Just going out occasionally. Sometimes you have to pay to get into places. If you're still in high school and you're watching this, start to just like challenge yourself a little bit with, you know, handling your money. Because it's definitely different, and it's definitely a big adjustment to live on your own and have to get some of those stuff on your own. Use the dining hall because you have the meal plan there, and you can make the best of it with the food that's given to you. DoorDash, coffee, I gotta take a break from all that because that definitely is what ruined me the most in terms of my financial stability. It's something that if you start working with it now, you'll be all set when you go to college. Academically, it definitely varies based on your major. The one thing that is consistent for all majors is 1000% the deadlines. You really have to hit those deadlines. So I would say just like time management. You get an assignment weeks ahead, and you gotta just spend a little bit of time with it every day, and that was something that I really struggled with because I would wait till the last minute and procrastinate. Didn't always work out in the best way. Because there were some assignments where I know that if I had started earlier, I would have done better. Pop quizzes happen a lot based on the readings. It might not be as much like harder work, especially if you're taking those APs and IBs in college, depending again, what your major is. If you're like engineering or something like that, that would be different. For someone who is just always on top of their work and manages their time well, it's not going to be too much of an adjustment. With the social life and everything else that happens in college and living on your own, it's definitely gonna add into the academic side as well. But again, just follow those tips and you'll be all good. So why did I choose Syracuse is the next question. Oh, I love this question. I'm gonna be completely honest. I always am when I'm ever asked this question. I chose Syracuse for Newhouse. Newhouse is the leading public communications school in the country. The Newhouse Alumni Network is absolutely phenomenal, and I can go on and on. Looking back now, there are so many other reasons that I could say why people would choose it. I would definitely say the game day atmosphere is just incredible. Just seeing the whole school together, it's so amazing. Obviously, it's a pretty big party school. The campus is amazing. Seeing the weather change is so cool. When we would have a day where it's 60 degrees, you would see everyone on campus. Everyone out on the quad, laying outside, having a picnic with their friends, and that's what makes it so special. There are little cute towns in the area if you want to drive to. There's so many different types of people there. I really recommend you come to the school, or you check it out, or come give it a tour, and if you see me there, come say hi. What do you bring for your dorm? I'll start with what comes in the dorm. You're gonna have a bed, obviously. You're gonna have some storage. You're gonna have a closet, a mirror, and a desk with drawers and a chair. And I believe that's pretty much it. I'm gonna list it here. So yeah, this is pretty much everything that I brought from my dorm. I'm probably still leaving out stuff, but yeah, this is what I would definitely recommend bringing for starters for your dorm. How do you do your laundry? Doing your laundry in college is kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not even gonna lie. Fortunately, I had enough clothes that I didn't have to like wear dirty clothes again. Like I would just wear new clothes, but I'd have time to wash my other clothes. I'm gonna set up a strict day this year that I'm going to do my laundry like every Monday or every Tuesday or something like that. Sundays, it's so crowded and the amount of laundry machines are limited. You can check out my dorm tour here, and I did include a tour of the laundry room. I also have it on my TikTok. You have to go all the way to the basement in most dorms. It takes about 45 to 55 minutes, and you can just go take a nap or go take a shower while you do your laundry. All right, y'all, so really cute and fun story of what happened to me. I've been sitting here editing this video all day, and one of the files was over 10 minutes long. It was basically the entire second half of the video, and the file was corrupted. I'm really annoyed that this happened. Whatever. Okay. Did you get to know your professors is the next question. To be honest, I would say like 50-50. Some of them I did, some of them I didn't. There are some professors that you don't have to know. You simply have to pass the class and that's it. However, if it's a class that you're struggling in, or if it's a class that has to do with your major, that might give you a good connection with your professor for the future, I would definitely recommend getting to know the professor. Say you don't talk to your professor the entire semester, you don't really get to know them, and then at the end of the semester you're struggling and you ask for help, they're not going to give it to you. But say you've been building a connection with them for the entire semester and they know you really well, they'll be more understanding for extra help or extra credit, or if you miss an assignment. The classes that I had a relationship with my professor, I ended up enjoying those classes more than the classes where I didn't really talk to the professor, and I ended up benefiting more in those classes and doing better. So I think connecting with your professors is definitely a strong and good thing to do. The next question is, are you allowed to stay in someone else's dorm? Yeah. Luckily, my freshman year, we were allowed to go to other people's dorms. You're not allowed to have people from other schools or like outside people stay in your dorms. That's what's so nice about college, is that it's so easy to just walk over to your friend's dorm, and oh my god, the freedom is crazy. So yeah, you can stay the night in someone else's dorm, have people in your dorm, do whatever you want, but yeah, the answer is yes. What do you miss from home? Okay, well, so much. Obviously, the number one thing was my family and friends. But just like having my own space, being able to walk in the kitchen and like have a glass of water and wash dishes, like so much easier. Like in college, it's so hard to wash dishes, like for no reason. Like no one talks about that. The bathrooms, not having to wear shower shoes, like little things like that. But like comparing that to like the freedom that you get in college and meeting all these new people and being able to go out and being able to do this at whatever time you want, just be on your own. Like there's no comparison. Like college is just amazing. Like yeah, there are so many things that you're gonna miss at home, but like all of the things that come with college are just so incredible. Do you think you brought the right amount of stuff Definitely not. Brought way too many clothes and brought way too much clutter. Like, when I was moving out, I ended up finding so many things on the floor of my closet that I never used, that I never even knew that I had. Really only bring things that you're going to use. The next question is, how was it living in the dorm? The memories that I have from living in the dorm are so amazing. On my floor, like, everyone was always hanging out in the lounge all together. You're friends with the people across the hall from you and your neighbors, and you can just go into the room at any time and they can come into your room at any time. For me personally, I've never gotten to experience anything like that, and a lot of people haven't gone to camp. Like, so just the experience of just living with a bunch of random people that are your age, that are studying all different things, that come from all different places. Like, there are people from Virginia and California and Ohio, and it was just so cool. Yeah, the room is small, and yeah, it's a dorm. Like, how nice can a dorm be? But like, just the memories from my dorm, like, shout out Flint 3C, just amazing. Such a good time, and I'll never forget it. Was it what you expected? Okay, so people have asked me this before, and to be honest, like, I don't know, because I obviously had little expectations here and there. Like, I'm living alone, I have to have better time management, I have to go to the gym, I have to eat healthy, I have to make the right decisions, but I never really knew what the big picture would be like. You don't know what it's going to be like until you get there. You have certain ideas in your head, but you really don't know what it's going to be like. And that's why I want to put stuff on my YouTube and TikTok that help you guys see what college is like. When people say college is the best 4 years of your life, like, I understand why. What's a thing you wish you knew before college / moving into the dorm? People are still gonna be fake. There's still gonna be drama. Everyone would always tell me it's nothing like high school, like, all of that drama goes away. I always kind of expected that it would completely go away, and like, it doesn't. So that's just something I wish I knew, because I was told otherwise. That's definitely gonna exist in life, and it's just something you gotta get used to. Did you have much free time with all of the work that you had? No. I never had time to rest. I never put my mental health first. And this is all honest, I never slept. That is something that I'm gonna change this year. Freshman year, I made going out a priority, which I want it to be, because college is only 4 years, and when else are you just gonna get to go walk down the street and be at a party? You don't get these experiences any other time. I made going out my me time, and that's not what going out is. And so that was a mistake, and that's why I got sick so many times. This year, I'm gonna make a schedule and make sure that there are days where I have time to just rest. Going out and having fun, it's a whole process in itself, and that's not relaxation at all. It's fun, but it's not relaxation. All of these things are things that you have to do in college, but you have to make sure that there's also time for self-care and rest, or else you will get super sick and burn out like I did. How did you find time to keep in touch with your family? I honestly think I went about this the wrong way. I did talk to my mom a lot, and she always knew what was going on in my life, but I always just talked to her when I needed something, and I don't really feel like that was the right thing to do. I would have liked to have more, conversations with her. What I'm gonna do this year is find a time to just call, probably at night, because that's when things are like winding down, and just talk to my whole family. And I would definitely use FaceTime, because you have the opportunity to see their face, so why not use it? And I'll just connect that with like friends. I would do group FaceTime calls with my friends occasionally. I rushed, so we have a dry period, and I could make another video on that, but when I'd be just hanging out in my dorm on a Friday night and she'd be getting ready to go out, we'd call and catch up, and that was great. And so I will say that for both family and friends, if you want to make it a priority to stay in touch, it'll work. If you both want to make it work. Just like a long distance relationship. If you both have that same intention and you want to make it work, it will work. Is it overwhelming to live on campus? I mean, no, I don't think so at all. In fact, I think it's more overwhelming to live off campus. I think this is the rule that Syracuse has. I like how they require freshmen to live on campus. Like I just said, the dorm experience is literally like no other. Like, yeah, it's a dorm, but it's so amazing, and it really makes you build that community. And also, like, it's so easy to find out about events that are happening on campus. That way, by the time you get a house, like your junior and senior year, you've already lived in the dorms. You've already been on campus for long enough so you know what campus life is kind of like. I don't think it's overwhelming at all, really, and I'm excited to live off campus at some point, but that will be once I've been like accustomed to life at Syracuse. How would you describe college life? Just the best days of your life. Yeah, there are times where it's going to be stressful and crazy and hard and difficult, but the good times definitely outweigh the bad. What did you love most about your freshman year? I think the number one thing that I loved most was the people that I met. I'm literally going to visit one of my best friends from college in Indiana this weekend. So the fact that I've built a connection that's that strong already, I only know it's gonna grow stronger. I'm so happy and grateful to have met them, and I'm so excited to experience these next 3 years together. It's so sad that there are only 3 years left, but I know they're gonna be, again, like the best 3 years of my life. And then, you know, being able to stay in touch with them after college is gonna be so incredible as well. So that is gonna wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I am going to be filming so much college content when I get back. So many videos coming your way. Definitely subscribe and like and comment more videos that you want to see, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok to see more college content. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!